You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Into it. We're starting recording. It is Sunday in the UK and Australia right now. We have Joe, my buddy from Minus Cube, and we have Struthy right now. We have Not the New Metal Show for round of applause. How are you, buddy? You doing well?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing all right. How are you, sir?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's just really freaking cold. As you can see, I'm rugged up and yeah. But,
in Australia, what's really cold? What is that in numbers?
Oh, we're talking right now probably about 17 degrees, I think, outside, I'd say, to be completely right on the money. But, oh shit, I'm actually right. There you go, 17 degrees outside. There you go.
It hasn't been much warmer than that here, and it's summer, so
Cool.
I don't know. Very strange, but
you've recently relocated and you're happy in your new location. I don't know if anyone's really noticed from the last 3 episodes, but we have a new backdrop. I'll put some quick little graphics there for you.
Yeah, not a lot going on there yet. I need something kind of exciting going on, but for now, it's a work in progress. Yeah, no, moving has consumed my last month of life, pretty much. So, all settled now, though, which is good, and good to go. It's just one of those things where, when you rent and the person that owns the house wants to sell it, you haven't really got much choice but to move out. So,
yeah, definitely sucks.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal at all, but there you go. Yeah, ages to find somewhere, but done now, and that's all that matters.
Oh, home and hosed is the term, as we like to say in Australia. You know, happy and yeah. We're just coming hot off the press here, where DJ Struth, mate, has tried to fucking post some bullshit to the real Donald Trump's Twitter page. So sorry to interrupt there, but I just fucked around and put the Game of Thrones music over his latest Building the Wall music campaign, but not music campaign, but video campaign. But yeah, I got a little bit blocked, but it's all back again. I'm not going to pre-promote it or post-promote it now, but yeah, that was my little bit of stressing before me chatting to Joe this evening. So
surveillance now, though. That's the difference.
Yeah. Well, you're in the UK, I'm in Oz, and bloody, you know, all those poor people in the US. Yeah, I mean, they're just gonna flow with his decisions, and whether they're against it or not. I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, he's the fucking president. That guy who hosted The Apprentice back in the day, the reality, yeah. There was a politician in Australia who, when Donald Trump first initially said he was running for president in presidency, you know, he sort of said, hang on, he's got the chops to do this. He might actually have enough financial backing and support that he could do it. And a whole bunch of people laughed at this guy. I'll try and find his name, I don't know off the top of my head, but yeah. But there you go, there's a crystal ball there, future. But
I mean,
the walls are going up. The walls going up.
Fuck. Isn't there something about in the Simpsons episodes over years gone by that they've made all these predictions that have ended up coming true as well? One of them being Donald Trump was the president, and then I've seen I don't know, probably a couple of years ago, some it was side by side with real footage and the Simpsons episode of stuff that just happened. It was almost identical. It was so weird, but I don't know.
Years apart, and the matching up is
it's an odd
scary
thing, but
yeah, I know the one you talk. It's Donald Trump coming down the escalator or something.
Yes, that's it.
You know, I'll put it up for people on YouTube.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh god, that's really fucking scary.
It's so weird.
Yeah. I think there is a whole bunch of threads where Matt Groening's be considered like, a time traveller, along with our good buddy Keanu Reeves, who's doing the rounds right now. Oh my gosh, vampires of of the celebrity world.
What's the deal with Mr. Reeves?
Keanu. There's this meme going around for many a year now. There's pictures of him throughout history, possibly.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and he's done like the whole vampire reign. You know, he's done the 16th century portraits and stuff. He's moved up to now, and then he's in some new cyberpunk game, which is based in 2077 or something. If I get that wrong, I'm gonna get killed by the fucking EA sports community. But yeah. So it's gone right up to that. But yeah, Keanu. He's like Johnny Depp. Actually, Johnny Depp's a bad example now. He looks like he's definitely moving on.
Yeah, I've always liked Keanu. He seems like quite a down to earth kind of bloke.
Oh, he's got the lovable factor. Yes. He's like a lot of us. He's been through a lot too, and he's remained humble in the experience, which is just that's all you can hope for out of someone like him. But yeah, he's one of those guys who's happy to take a photo with a fan and stuff. He's not within reason. He's got shit to do, like you and I with Not the Metal Show 4, as we're currently doing right now. We've got 3 tracks apiece for this show chosen in the Not the New Metal vein, which I'm just going to keep hashtagging the fuck out of.
That's what it's called. It's found its home. It's found its name.
Yep. And I've got the written and sealed approval from Joe of my little cartoon emojis of us. I'm putting up on the screen for you too, but I'll put it up on all the promotion now. But share that around. But if you want more beard on Joe, just let him know. I can. In it. Maybe. Hey.
Nah, I've got to embrace it.
It's all good. Embrace the Gandalf. It'll be fine, dude.
Yeah.
So, 3 tracks you've chosen, mate. You've chosen the artists in the form of Rammstein, Sevendust, and Days of the New. My 3 artist choices, which I'm going to hold the first one up from you because I'm going to have a little bit of fun with you. But the second one is an artist from Australia, and the third one is an artist from Australia. Where I have, as number 2 for me, The Mark of Cain. You are familiar with them?
Nope.
No? Excellent. No, that's good. That's good to know. This is the musical discovery section. I should say in advance to everyone that poor Joe actually sends me on through his 3 selections, and then I surprise him for mine. It's all good. The third artist I have from Australia, which is an artist I've actually met in person and seen live in my hometown, they're called the Test Eagles.
Alright. I need to discover these.
Yes, yeah.
Are these independent artists or?
The Mark Cain definitely. They definitely are signed up and everything in this day. But they were one of Henry Rollins' favourite Australian artists, the Mark of Cain, and the Test Eagles, which I love to play on words. I don't know. They were one of the first bands that I heard over the top of using sound effects and stuff over some of their music, and maybe remixing their tracks to a bit of a different sort of sound for me. But your choices: Rammstein, Sevendust, and Days of the New. Sevendust we've had on the show before, and you've chosen the track from them, My Ruin, and I can't remember the track we had before from Sevendust, but anyway, but we'll go into that otherwise. But
I can't
Rammstein.
Hopefully it wasn't the same one. I don't think it was.
No, it definitely wasn't, but I think it was off the same self-titled album. But that was from '97. But
Black, I think, was it?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Rammstein, we're going to kick off the show with the sonic sounds. But the track is Mein Herz brennt, which translates into English as My Heart Burns.
Yeah, cheery.
Yes. If I go over to my little thingy over here, I'm trying to find the we've got the it actually was based on a what was it, I think it was a German fairy tale or a lullaby in a sense. But yeah, there's been a whole bunch of things like along the lines of possibly male emotions and reflection on childhood, desensitizing the main singer from around the world. But yeah, it's a little bit full on, but little bit.
They don't tend to write about cheerful things generally, but musically though, it's pretty cool, and as well.
Yeah. It's off the album Mutter, if I'm pronouncing it correct in German. 2001 that came out, and the version I actually found was the because they have two versions of this track, one with very huge, predominantly cellos being over the track, and one without, and I found the one with the cellos. So hopefully that's the one that you're happy with.
There's one, it's got like a big old string section and heavy guitars in it, kind of, It works quite nicely together.
Yeah. Alrighty, let me get a little bit set up because I'm going to announce the artist that I'm going to come at now, because because you chose an artist from Germany, which is kind of cool because I'm actually half German, to the people out there that don't know Struth, mate, in that sense. But yeah, I went hunting for an artist. Did I just give it away by saying that?
Nope. Well, if you did, my morning brain didn't register it, so...
It's all good. If I've stuffed up there, but anyway. Okay, this artist is from my, where I'm originally from half, in my sense, but yeah. The name of the band is Demonic Resurrection. What country do you reckon they're from?
Oh, I would say somewhere like... Norway.
Demonic Resurrection? You sure? Norway? It does sound very Norway.
I don't know, I was thinking that kind of, the Nordic metal scene. But obviously it's not, so maybe they're just from hell.
Just literally from hell. This Demonic Resurrection. Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay. I typed in the top 10 metal bands from India, and Demonic Resurrection was number one. Demonic Resurrection. Yeah, and the track that they featured on that was called Krishna the Cowherd, which I thought was a joke. But, yep. No. You know what? It's actually freaking true. But yeah, what have I got there? I've got their about here up on my from their Facebook page. Band members, we have Demon Stealer on vocals and guitar and keys.
Ooh,
we have Nishith Hedge on lead guitars, Ashwin Shirin on bass, and Viendra Kaith on drums. But yeah, hometown Mumbai, metal band, rock from India. But yeah, you can check them out, Struthlings. I'll provide all the links, of course. But yeah, that's going to be our first two tracks for you Struthlings on Not the New Metal Show. Number 4 with Joe and Struthy. Cheers, everyone. Hope you enjoy.
Yay!
A little raccoon mug, and yeah, lots of cheers to everyone. We're going to have a little midsection, of course, dance music. Let's head off to this. We've got Rammstein, Mein Herz brennt, and Demonic Resurrection with Krishna the Cowherd. Seriously. Okay.
Bring it on.
This is horrible Trumpception. Hey Joe, we're back.
Good day, Donald. I like your haircut today.
You look so good right now. I tell you what.
Thank you. I've just been eating the hot dog, and I'm not sure it's going to stay put. Well,
we're back, Struth. Oh gosh, yeah, Trumpception there. Sorry, pardon us. It's all good. It's all good. We're back. We just heard Krishna the Cowherd by Demonic Resurrection, and we heard Rammstein with Mein Herz brennt, translated in English as My Heart Burns. So you're a bit of a fan of the old Demonic Resurrections these days?
That sounded actually really good. Bit prog, bit heavy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Like I said, I literally typed in top 10 Indian metal bands, and they were number one, and I can see why. Or hear why, of course. I think my mind went to the phrase Indians Dream Theatre sort of feel, like, you know, with this, you know, they're obviously, you know, got the double kicks going and everything like that, and lots of manic and frantic and lots of, you know, nice little licks to break down. But yeah, I was very, very impressed. Happy to know that there's a thriving metal community over in India.
Yeah, there's a band actually which you should probably check out called Sky Harbor, which is all one word, but there's no U in it. SKYHABOR, I think HARBOR, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they are amazing. I think in the older stuff, the first couple of albums they did were really, really good. And they worked with a singer from the UK back then, and then I think now they have an American singer in their band. But musically, really, really cool, really good band. So.
Yep, Sky Harbor.
Mostly from India, with the exception of the singers. But yeah, really good.
Yeah, like I said, that was the only reason, because you chose Rammstein. I just went, we'll go from Europe.
Yeah.
We'll go to the Asian continents over here and see what I can find, and in a sense, in totally different styles. But when you think about it too, like we were also saying, you know, there's other Indian outfits in the metal vein which have much more prominent Indian music influence, like from their home country. I mean, I'm just saying, Demonic Resurrection are very much emulating the stuff they've heard from Europe. Really, I mean, I'm not being rude at all. They're doing a great job, but yeah, I don't hear anything besides the accent of them, even though they're singing in English. That I mean, you couldn't tell that they were Indian from first. I mean, you listen to 15 seconds of that track, you wouldn't say, "Oh yeah, it's an Indian metal band." You know,
yeah,
I don't think.
When you just but then I don't know if you're expecting like that kind of influence of the like the local music in there as well. That probably would sound really cool, because those kind of notes and heavy music have always gone well. Well, in my brain, they've always gone well together anyway.
Yeah.
With that kind of slightly more Eastern sounding guitar scales and things. But
For sure.
Well, I suppose when when you're influenced by a bunch of wherever from the world, or the US or Europe or whatever it is, then it comes out. But that way.
I mean, seriously, I could be totally ignorant in the situation, because I've only known that track came out in 2018, and before they may have previously tried that sound and tried to integrate, and it was maybe looked at possibly cheesy or something from their home country. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, everyone tries to do their thing. But yeah. Demonic Resurrection, shout out. I'm just giving a shout out to them. And of course, Rammstein, massive cheers. Rammstein. Oh shit, I shouldn't really be doing anything like with the.
I've been on a Rammstein mission for I don't know, the last few weeks. I listened to their new album and
happy? Enjoying it?
Yes, there's a few songs on there that's not quite my cup of tea, and then there's one or two that are really 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 good, but a bit unexpected. So considering they've been going for, I don't know, probably 20 odd years or so, 25 years maybe.
For since 1990 something at least. So yeah, definitely the 20-year mark. Yeah.
They're still sounding good, and their production has always been really. The size of the the size of the music or the sound or whatever is it's always been so huge. I love it.
Media and marketing around the singles, like even their video clips and stuff, are designed to like that. If anyone's seen the video clip or goes to check out the Rammstein video clip for Mein Herz brennt, there's some weird ass arty shit going on there. Have you seen the clip for this?
Not recently, a long time ago,
No.
maybe, yeah, but
Yeah, but obviously, you know, there's some.
none of their
some
music videos are normal.
No, hell no. Just the imagery and stuff. It's obviously, once again, just like Amy Lee with the With or Without You cover track. You know, they're trying to evoke a mood and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, succeeding. But yeah, we've got another couple of tracks. But I wanted to quickly check on with Joe because there's been a bit of news recently with Spotify that Joe's only just privy to the Sunday morning. But I don't want to go into too much because I don't know all the details. But basically, Spotify has come out and said, let's see if Joe can read it out. Will it say that?
Right,
for
we
you?
overpaid songwriters and their publishers in 2018, and we would like our money back.
That's what Spotify posted up on the old interweb just a couple of days ago, mate, or even just like within the last 36 hours, I don't know. But what do you think about that as an artist? First hearing.
If they do come asking for money from me, they're probably only going to get about maybe sort of 5 pence. Maybe if they're lucky. I'm not. Now I read that, I'm not too worried. But personally, because they pay nothing at all to anyone. I mean,
What is it? It's the 1,026 or billion, you know, stream number that gives you, like, you know, even in the dollars or something, isn't that?
I think you need.
That is huge.
Yeah, if you get about 1 million streams of a song, you'll probably get something. I don't know. I saw something on the other day that broke it down actually, but I mean they pay I think like 0.00003 whatever it is cents, I suppose.
Yeah.
Per song. So really, like, it doesn't. There's no. I don't know. Unless you're a huge artist, there's no financial benefit from being on there. I've never viewed it for myself. I never viewed it as a financial thing whatsoever.
Nothing against that.
Don't make any money for it anyway, but
They put the platform out there for people to use it. So and they gave that monetization option, but. Yeah, that's the thing that's pissing me off. Even though I'm not a Spotify user myself, as a listener, I just, I just think, really, that you're actually saying that they owe you now after this amount of time being out there. Maybe there's people corrupting the system in a sense that I don't know about or yet, but just, I mean, if that is a statement straight off the bat, pisses me off. I'm just saying, even for the artist's sake. Yeah.
How can it be proved though? I mean, they don't pay. They don't pay anything really. They don't pay out anything, probably compared to what they get in. I don't know how it breaks down, but
maybe I need to create a Spotify account so I can monitor this sort of stuff. But do you get a thing back? Like, if you log into your Spotify account. Do you have a thing? Because Minus Cube's on Spotify. If you log into the Minus Cube thing, there does it have a little thing there that says, obviously your listeners, the amount that got listened to in the last month. You'll have some analytics of some sort of type there. Yeah. But does it ever actually have a dollar thing, like maybe possibly YouTube has, where it says, you burn this much this month, like you said, the 0.0000003 cents or pence or whatever comes up. It's like an actual figure that comes up on your screen.
No, it does. No. There's everything but the financial thing, pretty much. But for whatever reason, I've never been able to get really much traction on Spotify. For whoever does listen on there, that's great, and thank you, because you see people that have got like thousands of monthly listens and things like that, and I don't know. You have to try and put yourself onto playlists and things like that. It's the only way these days to get some kind of greater be discovered, Yeah. But financially, financially, the way it works is or that I see at least, is when the stuff is distributed, it comes back through the distributor, the money, if you want to call it that, which is an amount that doesn't exist in a coin, one single coin.
Yeah.
And then they'll report back on your kind of Spotify sales, so to speak, which is really just someone playing the song. But it's so, compared to like an album sale, you would spend probably years, well for me, it's like spending years waiting for the same amount as one sale of an album, because unless you're continuously being discovered and put on playlists and that kind of thing, it just doesn't have any financial reward in that respect. So yeah, it's not very easy to determine like the amount that you've made. You can dig into it, but it's not very clear, like, oh, well done, you've made 3 pence in the last 6 months or something. So yeah, no, but I don't know when they say that they've overcharged people, I don't know how that works or how they can prove it, or how what do they do?
Yeah, where is the negative factor turned into them not profiting from?
Yeah, if they charge everyone the same anyway, then how do they decide that they've overcharged? Oh, I don't know. The good thing about it is that it's there for kind of consumption and to be discovered or to be listened to in an easy way. But the thing that's scary is that streaming is like the most popular, and is becoming more so the most popular form of listening to music and discovering albums. And when you're paying $10 a month to Spotify to get access to that music, and hardly any of it's going to people that created it, then it's not. It's a scary thing that the artist is no longer, I guess, compensated for the music, but in terms of like financially, because making albums and things, there is a financial element to it to a certain extent. And you kind of think, oh, well, as a business perspective, you might want to try and break even at least, or try and recoup some of what you've spent on producing something. Maybe that's like a vision of days gone by. But that's why it's almost not worth charging for albums anymore, because people don't tend to buy them, really. It's a weird way how it's evolved, from when we were younger, and even getting these CDs on magazines,
Exactly.
You would discover all these cool bands here back in 1998. Some of which made it, wicked. Some of which didn't make it. Sorry, I'll bring it nearer there. Look, we've got. Is that the right way around? To me, it looks.
Yeah, it's down. Coming up fine. Yeah.
CD-ROM video of. Who was that? Machine Head.
Yeah. And, you got Deftones on there. Iron Maiden. Yeah.
What else have we got? You see, some of these bands sort of went on. Some of them I don't know.
Stuck Mojo. Oh, fuck yeah.
Some of these bands made a Motorhead even on there. Look.
Yeah.
And then, there's some interesting kind of. I don't know about that one. Number 12, Pissing Razors. I don't know.
Oh crap! Yeah, well,
I don't know what kind of career they had after that.
Well, speaking, oh man, I was going to try and hold off for we're going to have a section 3 here, because I'm just going to use the loo. We're going to come back in 1 second because we've got a part 2 to talk about, because Spotify section covered. We're not happy about Spotify. I'm not. You're not right now. But yeah, we'll find out about the monetization there for them. But we have a special guitar that you might have possibly wanted to pick up on a little bit recently, but we didn't get to in the auction section. So Struthmate's coming back in 1 second. Just gonna do a bathroom break, okay? 1 moment, Struth.
All right.
Gotta love editing. Okay, I'm back. Woo!
Hello. Welcome back.
That was a much needed piss break. We're not going to lie. So we've had a little chat about Spotify, but yeah, right on to now. Okay, tell us about this auction, mate. This was something that you missed out on. That you were pretty excited about. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I missed out on it only just, but I mean, Mr. Gilmore, who is probably one of my all-time guitar heroes, basically he was auctioning off. I don't remember how many guitars of his. Quite a lot of his guitars, including all of the main guitars he's used through his career. So the 12-string that was used for "Wish You Were Here" and his black Strat, which he played with like loads of Pink Floyd songs, and a whole bunch of other ones. That black Strat of his is like I really like that guitar. It's so good. But it got sold the other day for nearly $4 million. So I kind of just missed out. But it became just that one guitar, $4 million, and it was like the highest price for any guitar ever sold in an auction. And he had, I think, that 12 string that was for "Wish You Were Here" sold for $1 million, I think, $1 million, and collectively. All the guitars that he sold made about $21 million, and he's giving it all to charity, which is.
I was just gonna say, he doesn't need the cash. What's he doing this for?
No.
It's a charity run, of course. That makes sense.
It's all
well done, Gilmore.
Change. Yeah, all for a climate change charity. So like you say, he doesn't. I don't think he needs the extra money, but I mean,
it still is the world record for the most expensive guitar at an auction. Is that what the official title is?
I believe so. I think nothing has ever sold. No guitar has ever sold. So I remember Clapton auctioned some guitars for his charity, his foundation, some years ago, and I think that his Strat sold for about $1 million at the time, and it was crazy. I mean, $4 million. So
obviously, and now someone's got that guitar in their collection, and that's gonna, if they don't, want to put onto auction or something, hold off for another 5-10 years, it's going to earn more money and more vintage value and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Holy crap!
No idea who bought it, but the initial starting price for that guitar was about $100,000 or something, $100,000, and it was never going to stay close to that. But I think he kind of wanted to give most people a chance to at least bid. Well, I say most people. you take about £100 as a starting price.
Okay. Just hold still for 2 seconds there, and I'll Photoshop a quick guitar in the background while you're there. Yep. There you go. It's right behind you there. That's the guitar you wanted.
One day. I'd love to actually build one that's kind of similar style, because it's it's kind of a classy looking guitar. I really like it, but that would be a whole lot more affordable than the real deal. But so there you go. But it was just an interesting bit of news because, for me anyway, because I do love his music, and it's a bit weird that those guitars are like, not his anymore. But the point of it is for a really good cause. So
he's held on to them for that many years and everything, so they might have just been sitting there collecting a bit of dust, and he just had that thought one day, which is positive, and thought, sweet, we'll get rid of these and we'll do it for a good cause, which he did, and wonderful. $21+ million made for charity, so kick ass. And we're going to head off and we got the track from Seven Dust, My Ruin, coming up. That was from 1997's self-titled album. Did you know the first name of Seven Dust before they turned into Seven Dust?
No, no, I do not.
There you go. They were actually called Crawl Space.
Crawl Space?
For some reason. There you go. Yeah, that's one of the little things I've got to from Seven Dust My Ruin from songmeanings.com. I'm swaying away from songfacts.com, but yeah, Crawl Space apparently. But I can understand why they changed the name. It's not that exciting, but yeah, the whole thing about the meaning of the song. A whole bunch of people were like, you know, on the thread here that I found, because people obviously from around the world can comment on it. People are like, one of Seven Dust's greatest songs, and like someone's like, no way, their music has gone downhill since their first album. Waffle, Reconnect, Redefine, Shine, all friggin' awesome songs, just like their first album filled with good songs. And then someone's like, fuck off with your stupidity. Home, for example, is better than the first CD. That's saying a lot, you know. Just people just get so angry, man. Like
everyone just is allowed to live like what you like, and you know, there's no competition in it. It's just how it works in your brain, and you know, you're either going to like it or not, and everyone has the same or differing opinion. But no one's right when it comes to music. It's just, you know, well, I mean, there are some exceptions to the rule, I think. But
of course, with some of the previous artists that we've mentioned with the weird ass names and stuff, yeah, there's been some out there stuff.
There's a really, actually, just a real quick one. There's a funny song on YouTube which is called, I think it's called The Most Unwanted Song or something like that, and it was written by these 3 or 4 people that had kind of collectively come together and scientifically designed a song that had all of the most unpleasant, well, they say unpleasant parts of music or stuff that you wouldn't want to listen to in a song. And then they wrote this song that's about 20 minutes long. And you can listen to the whole thing, which I have done actually several times. And I don't think it's that bad, to be fair. I mean, it's really weird. But it has like an opera singing strain about... I don't know, there's someone singing opera style about some really random topic, and there's like cowboy music, like something like kind of cowboy vibe style going on in the background. It's completely weird, but you know,
I have to. Oh man, this sort of throws me off into another tangent. Sorry, before we get into this other track that I'm going to decide from the Mark of Cain, but there's an algorithmic computer-based YouTube channel, music-wise, that is being fed metal music like in a constant 24-hour feed, 24/7, and the algorithm of the music maker bot, whatever they've got doing it, is creating metal music on the fly. Like every 10 seconds, it's making music which is going out live. If I can find the, I know it's trippy, man, because it's learning like an AI in a sense. It's like an AI metal music channel. And I remember checking it out when it was first in its first initial stages, and there was a lot of people saying like, in the thread, it was like every 2 or 3 hours someone said like, this is really evolving, and you know, I'd come back to it every couple of days, but I haven't checked out the thread. But you just mentioning that before just maybe remind me about it, so I'll have to check that out and definitely send you the link to that. But,
that sounds weird. Is it like live streaming music, or is it like just producing videos?
It's obviously getting fed a directory of metal music from a catalogue of, like, you know, whether it's someone who's put the entire encyclopedia of metal music into it, and then it's also getting fed like live feeds from stations and stuff, or some sort of feed. But yeah, it's obviously doing some sort of algorithm with drum beats, metal beats, and vocal. What I've heard, it might chop up some vocals it might hear in one song and stagnate it across, but it's doing it in a rhythmic fashion, obviously, that's growing and evolving.
Weird.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Yeah. Now that I've really mentioned about it, I should have really mentioned it ages ago. I think I might have mentioned it once during the radio show, but nothing against Seven Dust, and now Mark of Cain as well coming up. My chosen song for Mark of Cain is Familiar Territory. Mark of Cain is definitely like an Aussie helmet sort of band from back in the day. That's my choice. Their album was This Is This from 2001. So yeah, that was my choice because yeah, they're pretty rocking Aussie outfit, 3-piece, fucking nice big fat drums, nice big fat bass. Yeah, was John Stania from? I think the actual helmet drummer was actually part of Mark of Cain for a while. Now that I look at it, yeah, pardon me, I had a mind lapse. So anyway, but yeah, boom boom. We're talking about algorithmic metal machines and all this sort of amazing stuff. But yeah, right now we're going to have Seven Dust My Ruin, and we're going to have the Mark of Cain with Familiar Territory. Let's do our dance to take it off. Trump dance. Got my Diet Coke. I'm pretty sure that's what Trump's favourite drink is, isn't it? In the Oval Office. We just heard Familiar Territory, the Mark of Cain, and we heard My Ruin by Seven Dust. Yeah, so very, very chunky, both in their formats of being, very much, heavy guitar-driven music. But yeah, so, welcome everybody. The Not the New Metal Special 4. This is Joe and Struthy. This is our little project for everybody. I hope you're on board. Definitely comment, like, and subscribe if you got any suggestions. Let us know, for fuck's sake. I mean, seriously. As we always like to do, we've had some, fake band names, fake song titles for names in the past. What I've got today is something a little bit different for you, Joe.
Okay.
What I did is I found my box of old CDs from probably like from the 90s up to the early. Does anyone remember CDs? The physical form of something. Circular thing.
There was a time when there was a music shop that you could go in and see them all in racks and buy stuff. They were good
next
times.
to your VHS tapes and your cassette decks and. But yeah, I thought what we do is we've been talking about festivals in the past as well. Like I was talking about, or we were both talking about you got to attend a big day out festival in Australia once upon a time.
Yeah.
And I thought we'd go about designing a little faux festival for Joe, particularly from the random CDs I'm about to pick out now. You're going to do like a little pyramid tier of knockout situation. I'm going to pick out 2 CDs of 2 artists, and you're going to choose one of those artists out of those 2. And then we're going to work up the ladder and see which artists and see which ones are actually going to make the top 3 line up for your personal Joe big day out. Not the new metal special force, but we'll work out a name. We might even get you to name it at the end. I don't even know if all these artists are alive still, bro.
Struth Fest.
We might have to have a hologram situation like Tupac a few years ago. We'll put some game show music over the top, as we always like to do. But yeah, enjoy everybody. Not the New Metal Show 4 for Joe and Struthy. This is Joe's pick. Okay, we're going for it. 2 CDs, just picked out at random. We have a choice of Nickelback.
God.
You have the choice of Nickelback for the first choice, or Three Little Pigs by... Oh, well, it's not Three Little Pigs, it's Green Jelly. It's actually the single for Green Jelly by Three Little Pigs, which featured a whole bunch of artists. Oh, pardon me, is it upside down? There you go.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Well, I mean, that's an easy one. It's going to be Green Jelly. Three
Green
Little Pigs.
Jelly has to be. So, yep, Green Jelly. Nickelback. I can understand.
Sorry, Nickelback.
Get rid of that. Okay, we have Green Jelly as the first winner. That's wonderful. Wow, I told you this was going to be random.
Yes, it's going to be.
Alrighty, let's go for the next 2. We got this one, and we've got this one. Oh, dude. Slayer or Linkin Park?
Oh, man. I mean... I can see my face. Oh, God. How am I meant to pick that? It's just a tough one. But I think, Slayer.
Slayer over Linkin Park, definitely. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to say Slayer.
Slayer is the winner there. Slayer, Linkin Park. is out of the game. Sorry, Linkin Park. I'm not going to throw the CD like Nickelback, but yeah, we'll put
No, we can gently place them down. That's fine.
Gently place Linkin Park aside. Okay, sure everyone knows that this is random. Okay, there's 2.
Alright.
Oh, Akadaka and Fear Factory.
Ooh, interesting. I mean, I'm going to have to say AC/DC. It's just, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, go on. Okay. You might upset some
new metal. I know, yeah, but I'm thinking kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to stick with it. I know.
At least swayed you there. No, it's all good. I've just been listening to this album of late, but not physically. I've been listening to it online. So, there you go. Akadaka it is. All good. In the running. We'll gently place Digimortal over there. Yep. Let's go. Sorry, this is difficult. Things.
That's alright.
I'm literally shaking up a whole bag of CDs.
Yeah, don't break them. I trust the random factor. It's fine.
Oh, dude, seriously?
Oh, I recognise that. There you go.
We got Seven Dust self-titled album, and we have we have Metallica versus that's going to be hardcore.
That is a tough choice. I think.
Wow, really? We were talking. I got that for $20 back in the day, apparently.
I know. Yeah, that's quite the price for. Well, I'm gonna say Metallica just because I think they'd suit the Struth festival lineup as much as any of them would. But yeah.
You calling it Struth Fest, are you?
Yeah.
Struth Festival.
Is that alright?
Oh, I'm happy, mate. I'm not complaining at all.
It's a good festival name, you know. Keeps the branding tied in.
Nice. Oh, dude, and you've got Akadaka on the lineup, so for the moment you do. This is going to get broken down in a second.
Okay.
Oh, dude, Third Eye Blind or MC Hammer?
Oh, MC Hammer, man. They're definitely on the bill. Yeah, no, MC Hammer. He can play the legend slot on a Sunday afternoon.
How did that end up in there? Oh, I love the guy too, don't worry. MC Hammer, he's got the win. Third Eye Blind, you've been kicked out, guys.
Sorry.
They weren't a bad band. I don't mind.
It's got to be a bit of variety in there, a bit of choice for the...
Heck yeah. No, this is good, Okay, Third Eye Blind down. Yeah, okay. That's good. Oh, this bag over here. Pearl Jam.
Uh-huh.
Or the Black Eyed Peas.
Well, now I'm going to say Pearl Jam. For me, there's no contest. I actually saw the Black Eyed Peas were at the big day out that I went to, actually.
Okay.
I'm
sure they would have put on a great show. I'm not complaining.
They were on before Metallica were on, if I remember correctly, and
really?
I kind of watched them just because I had to get a place, you know, to watch the next one.
Yeah.
So yeah, they had their festival.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam is
Yeah, I'm happy with Pearl Jam.
no
Definitely.
contest.
Great artists here. Even Nickelback to a sense. Have you heard Nickelback do their cover? Nickelback did their cover of Metallica or something. I think they've done they do like a medley of Metallica or something.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it's not too bad live, but yeah, you can't knock them too much. Okay,
I've got a couple of their albums. I'm not knocking them. They just, you know.
Motley Crue. I'm actually wearing the shirt too.
I thought you had a Motley Crue on. Yeah.
Motley Crue or Chili Willy? We want Chili Willy.
The cheese. Yeah, Chili Peppers.
Chili Peppers over Motley?
I mean, this is difficult, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Come on. Sorry, I know you've got the T-shirt on, but
oh no, you're right. No, I just went. That's kind of weird.
I'm kind of thinking, Chili's would be pretty cool, especially that album. If they played that album in its entirety live.
Oh, Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Yeah. Boom.
Then
boom. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
This is kind of cool. Okay, we haven't got too many CDs left because we're building up now. Okay, flip those two around, whatever they are. We'll go for these two. We've got the Offspring or Celine Dion. I can.
Man.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know.
I think the Offspring might just take this one.
Drawing more of a crowd.
Yeah, I just think, after AC/DC, if you're going to bring on Celine, it's not gonna work in the running order. So
she could warm up the crowd on the side stage, maybe, but not.
She could
not
be on the Legends stage with MC Hammer, actually.
Yeah. You
But,
could, yeah.
nah.
We'll place Celine aside. Have we got two left in here? I didn't even know. No. We might have a wild card.
Okay.
No, I've only got one left. What was
Alright.
it? Oh, Korn. Okay, Korn following the
there
leader.
we go. Wild card
So,
entry, and they're in.
We'll put Korn as a wild card for one of
Yeah.
the artists that you might want to replace in the final lineup or something, because I know you're a big fan. Okay, Korn's off to the side. Okay, we have the winner. Oh gosh, yes, out of Green Jelly and Nickelback, we had Green Jelly. Out of Slayer and gosh, I can't even remember what I had. Yeah, gosh.
It was
Slayer and Linkin Park.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we had Slayer. Out of Metallica and Seven Dust, we had Metallica. Out of AC/DC and Fear Factory at AC/DC. MC Hammer over the Third Eye Blind. Pearl Jam over gosh, Black Eyed Peas.
Oh yeah.
The Offspring over Celine Dion and Chili Peppers. Okay, now we have to decide. I think I'll randomly. Okay, we'll go. Yeah, we'll just add this one here, that one there, this one here, and that one down there. Okay. Now you have to choose out of these four. Okay.
Okay. Are we picking is this for the headliner type thing, or?
No, because we need to narrow this down even more now
All right.
out of these ones. We have Slayer over MC Hammer versus.
Do you know? Oh.
Yeah,
This is tough,
gonna be
man, because I think MC Hammer would just be great fun. It would just be great fun, and everyone would be like, yeah, I know that I don't know any of his songs apart from Can't Touch This, but which is not very good, but I'm going to say,
you know, I've got to do up a festival like graphic.
Slayer.
Right,
Slayer. Come on, Slayer's. No.
You're gonna go with Slayer?
MC
Hammer?
Yeah.
He's changed the last second.
It's too random. At the last minute, it's just going to be the talking point, What MC Hammer's playing? Yes, he is.
MC Hammer for the win.
And you know what? He overtook Slayer to get there. So. Yeah, MC Hammer, thank you.
Wicked. Alrighty, we've got Green Jelly or The Offspring.
Well, I mean, I don't know any Green Jelly songs. What sound are they? See, I picked that as Nickelback.
Well, remember, Green Jelly was the mixture of, they had bloody, Not by the Hair of My Chinny Chin Chin, the Three Little Pigs song, the metal song, which had Maynard in it, and from Tool. Who was on guitar? I can't remember, but they had a one-off album back in the day, obviously. Oh, well, like I said, the single, Three Little Pigs.
Well, in that case, they're going to reform for this festival because they're in.
Green Jelly over The Offspring.
Yeah,
Green
sorry,
Jelly.
Offspring.
All good. Hopefully all the members are still alive. Offspring is out.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay, we have... AC/DC or Pearl Jam.
AC/DC.
AC/DC's the winner,
Yeah.
just straight up. Yep.
Yeah.
There's no worrying there. Cool. This is a pretty cool festival. We got MC Hammer, Green Jelly,
Yeah.
AC/DC. This is retro festival, definitely.
Well, there is. Yeah, it's definitely got the classic vibe to it going on. I'm not gonna lie, but also,
And of course,
there's a bit of variety as well, and a bit of talking point. So
definitely.
it's pretty
And
good.
the final one now, Chili Peppers versus Metallica.
I mean,
Who's going to be the final winner? Yeah.
I think that the Metallica is going to have to win, just because
Metallica?
they're a little bit closer in my heart. But they'd be quite good. You know, it's a pretty good. It's like a sort of Monsters of Rock meets Monsters of all sorts.
This is kick-ass. I don't need to break it down anymore right now, but if you had to, as I mentioned before with the wild card there, we'll say that that's a pretty good lineup. It'd be MC Hammer opening up. We'd have Green Jelly following. We would have AC/DC opening up before the final act, Metallica. And or right now with the wild card that Joe has right now with Korn to either replace one of those acts or add to the bill. What would you do? Would you really add a fifth artist? I reckon you'd have to replace one.
I've got to replace one.
You could replace one, or you could you'd have to replace one. Let's just say that. Let's make it hard for you.
Then I'm gonna replace. So I'm gonna have to replace Green Jelly, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
With Korn, and make that the final.
That's the final. What do you call it?
Monster lineup there.
Monster lineups. Struth Festival.
Yeah, Struth Fest, which means that MC Hammer is probably the slightly sort of the talking point, but he's on the legend slot anyway. You know.
Yep.
He's on the kind of Sunday afternoon. Let's get a cup of tea and chill whilst we watch MC Hammer after having had the. I don't know, maybe, but maybe not. If it's a one-day thing, then no.
Yeah.
MC Hammer's going to be getting everyone fired up for AC/DC and Korn and Metallica, right? So
I'm digging it, dude. No, that's an awesome lineup there, everybody. So there you go. MC Hammer, followed by Korn, followed by AC/DC and Metallica. There, that's the final tier there. Lineup. Celine Dion's not going to be happy, but anyway, she can look off to the side and enjoy the concert. But yeah, that was fun.
That was good. I might have to replicate this for you with my colossal stack of CDs for our next one, actually, because it's good fun, you know.
Throw them into a bag, dude.
Struth Fest 2.
Give them a shuffle, and then we can have some fun. Yeah, definitely.
All right, that's CD Festival Challenge number 2 will be. I'm just going to write this down so I don't forget.
So we're going to finish off now with the 2 tracks. Thank you everyone for joining us for the Not the News Special 4. We're going to have this track from Days of the New. Where I Stand is the name of the track. This came out in '97. I had to do my bit of research about them. I didn't know too much about them. They've actually had 3 albums, all named self-titled, which made it a little bit hard, which you knew already. I can tell from that
1, 2,
smile
and 3,
there.
I think it was. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the first one's known as the Orange/Yellow album. As enough of a description for me, I'm like, great, okay.
First one was the best one. I think that's well, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, no, Days of the New, they've recorded this album acoustically and all that sort of stuff. It's a great album. It's got a bit of a blues, country, folk sort of feel, but definitely heavier vibes too that sort of blend in. Really nicely mixed, actually, album. I've got an artist from Australia, like I said, the Test Eagles, with their track Hammer Drill, which is very, very, heavy and just sonically something just to finish off with a bit of energy. But thanks, Joe.
Cool.
Thank you once again. We had some awesome tracks there from Rammstein, Seven Dust, Demonic Resurrection, the Marcus Kane. We're going to hear right now from Days of the New and the Test Eagles, and hopefully we'll catch up with everybody else. Thank you for listening to us. Obviously catch up the show on Mixcloud, SoundCloud and YouTube for visual shenanigans with us 2 sexy fellas out there in the world. Gotta love our little cartoons. Gotta love them.
Yeah, the good old cartoons. That's they're cool. I like it.
Yeah. And check out the Struth Festival 2019, featuring, of course, MC Hammer, Korn, AC/DC, and Metallica coming out soon. We'll get them on board. I'll hit them up in my DMs after the show right now, dude.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we can block the street off and just have them play in the garage or something.
Oh, for sure. If they can stream live from their bedroom, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We'll catch up with you
Thanks,
soon.
buddy.
Alrighty, laters. Catch us!